Ariel Helwani in Toronto on the road to UFC 165 alongside Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson, who faces John Jones for the UFC light heavyweight title this Saturday night live on pay-per-view. And Alex, it's good to see you. Thank you for the time. You know, we're standing in front of this poster here for the event, and I'm happy we are because I want to ask you about the promotion heading into this fight. A lot of people have been critical of it, feeling like the UFC hasn't done a good enough job of selling you. Just talking about your height, your reach, but not saying that you're the pride of Sweden. A continent is hoping that you could win the UFC. You could be the first European champion in so many years, first Swedish champion. Do you feel like they've done a good enough job of telling the people who you are and that you are a big deal going into this fight?
Well, I haven't really thought so much about it. I'm just, enjoying my time right now in the spotlight and having fun while I'm here. You know, I've been focusing on myself, in my camp, and this fight, this belt.
You're much more than just a tall guy with a long reach.
Oh yeah.
And they focused on that. Does that bother you at all?
Not at all. Not at all. I just, I'm gonna shock the world on Saturday. I will show everyone who I am, what I have. So I'm not thinking so much about it. It's all good, but yeah, I'm shocking the world on Saturday.
Of course, every fighter is confident going into a fight. Sometimes some more than others. This is arguably the best fighter in the world right now. A guy who has been virtually, perfect in his UFC career. Has that one loss, but no one really considers it a loss. When you look at him, what are the holes that you see in his game?
It's very tough. He's a very complete fighter. He has the belt for a reason. He's the pound-for-pound best guy in the world right now for a reason. So it's hard. It's hard. In my camp, I've been turning every stone I possibly can. I've been taking the long run. No shortcuts. I've been training. I've been breaking records in this camp. So I've done my homework. I'm ready to go. And I haven't been focusing so much about what he's gonna do. It's hard because he's so unpredictable. So I've been focusing on what I have to bring, my tools, and what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go into this fight open-minded, and I will be ready for anything.
What do you mean when you say you've been breaking records in this camp?
I've been breaking records when it comes to rounds, sparring rounds, pad rounds. My conditioning is better times than ever, and I just felt great the whole camp. So motivated and so super excited.
You're a very respectful guy. You've been respectful towards John in the English interviews, but an interview came out recently on a Swedish website, kimura.se, where you weren't as complimentary of him, calling him a spoiled brat, somewhat of a bullying thing. And it was very surprising because we hadn't heard this from you before. Where did this come from? Is this how you truly feel about him?
Yeah, it's my personal opinion. First of all, I would say I don't know Jones that well, but what I've seen about him, I'm not big of a fan when it comes to his personal side, but it doesn't matter. That's just my personal opinion. As a fighter, as a champ, I have a lot of respect for him, and as an athlete.
When you say he's spoiled, what do you mean?
No, I just think he's, I don't want to go into too much about it, but we've been hanging around a few times, and I just think he's it seems like he doesn't care. He doesn't he's a little bit arrogant. I don't know. I don't want to go into too much about it, but that's what I just feel.
Conference call last week was very interesting because he was very critical of your game and really breaking you down, and you were on the line. Do you feel like he respects you as a fighter?
I think he respects me. I think he does. He will if he don't respect me, that would be stupid of him. I think it's good though. I hope he's underestimated me because I will give him a shot on Saturday. So, but for me, it doesn't matter what he says, what people thinking right now. I have my mind in the right place. I've been working hard. I got, my self-confidence comes from myself working that hard, and I'm just motivated. I want that belt more than anyone. I'm ready.
In my opinion, this is the biggest fight for Swedish combat sports since Ingemar Johansson fought Floyd Patterson in New York back in the 50s. Do you agree? I mean, you could be the first real champion on a major stage. Since Johansson, of course, he lost afterwards, but he was a very big deal. Do you think that you're on his level right now as far as what you can do on Saturday?
Well, it's just an honor to be mentioned, with legends like that. So, but this is a whole nother fight. It's a whole nother time. What he's done is legendary, and we're about to write some new history here.
In Sweden, are they treating this like a big deal? Are you getting a ton of attention over there going into this fight?
Oh yeah. People are very supportive. The media is very supported too, supporting the sport, me, myself, and it's just great to see. It's gone, from small tiny sport that nobody knew about to this big thing, and it's just amazing to see.
Okay, finally, when you envision the fight, when you try to think about how it's going to go down on Saturday, how do you see it playing out?
5 hard rounds with me as a winner.
Can't wait, Alex. Thank you so much. Good luck to you.